One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Gamecocks will put total render to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He smashes his way through again. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, first play under the lights. You had all day to think about how you wanted to start the game, and this defense, exactly how they wanted to do it. Get to the quarterback and get him on the ground.
Now the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Throws to the wideout. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Gamecocks offense has its first opportunity of the day, and they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build.
Turning it on! Got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Bennett. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecock. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Finds the tight end. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's when the offense will set up shop. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. With the catch, it's Bennett. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Bennett. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Looking to throw again. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Marches ahead. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead's extended a little further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Using his feet. Oh, he dropped it. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they turn it into a defensive score. How efficient efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. Take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
Looking for room, it's McGowan. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. That's caught. It's long. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Toss sweep to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're facing a third down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's McGowan. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's McGowan. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He's going to throw deep right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw again. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Finds his man down the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky! Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 10 over Alabama. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Gamecocks in the hurry-up. Now, Lenore's Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality in the big runs, like, throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game. It's the staying on schedule. It's knowing his answers and making the easy play sometimes. Continue to evolve as a passer with that big, strong body, and you better look out, college football.
Right back to the well. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. A 1st down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of the game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Finding an escape route. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal block.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. They'll try the run. Finds a little space. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Back to throw, it's Sellers. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. That's caught. It's Bennett. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield.
Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Bennett. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Off the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Gonna run it. It's McGowan. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Grabbed behind the line. It's Law. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it set up on the outside. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Kentucky will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch inside the 30 and still running. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Swings it out to his running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Sellers. Takes the easy one to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Gamecocks are threatening on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Powers forward. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get 1 more snap off. Pocket breaking down. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss. They'll immediately call timeout. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Good right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
And the Wildcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on.
Oh, he found a space on the right. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like the quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking for a huge play. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got the quick pass. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Makes the grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Gamecock. And the pummeling has started.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by a field goal over Alabama. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Handoff from the gun. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Power football with the run. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Grabbed over the middle. It's Law. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Pulls and fires complete. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The sure hands, it's Law. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. They go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Law.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Are forced to settle for 3. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Back to the ground game on the left. Got room to work. Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Quarterback on the keeper. At the 45 on his way. Powers through. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Snagged out of the air. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Here's the handoff. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's first down from the 11. They're going to ride this running back. And they stop him short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 3. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Touchdown, South Carolina! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
41, Kentucky, 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. This drive will open from the 15.
First and 10.
He'll try to pop the draw. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's looking to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Back open in the middle. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Jacobs. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Another first down.
The inside handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Now, 4th down.
And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. On the ground, it's Wilcox. Breaks the tackle. Across the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. The lone back's got it. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. They'll give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Allen. Pulls it in. It's Wilcox. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
I don't bring more speed on the field if I don't think it's a pass, right? If I think they're going to line up and hit me in the mouth, I'm going to bring more big guys. They brought more speed on the field. They went nickel. They knew it was a passing situation. They told those pass rushers to hunt, those DBs to cover. The defense was ready for that.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Touchdown, Wildcats. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and you keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And the point after is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Pittsburgh is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Dan Marino, this might not be over just yet. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Louisville. Any major changes in this ACC?
Breaks into the open. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Fires to the right. Got a man, it's Harbor. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
It's another first down for the offense.
Used the play fake, now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Gonna swing it on second down. Looking down the middle. This time he's got it. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Hand off from the shotgun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. Gets it inside the 5. Down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Back's got it. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss. 3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Looking for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Looking to pass. It's Allen. Fakes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Creates a little room. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd down.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.